to show you how short-chain fatty acids can change your life. It's directly tied into all inflammatory diseases as well as weight gain. But there's one common denominator when it comes to ill health within our body. It's called inflammation. Inflammation is tied into cardiovascular disease, heart disease, clogging of the arteries, diabetes, obesity, and the list goes on. But short-chain fatty acids are our friendly gut bacteria that ferment fiber in our colon, and it's the main source of energy for all the cells lining your colon. And if we're eating foods that have inulin, pectin, resistant starch, these are like all soluble fibers that when they bypass the small intestine, they make its way to the large intestine, feeding our probiotics. So these are actually prebiotics. But as a result of these chemical changes that take place as the probiotics are eating up those prebiotics, we then start getting these short-chain fatty acids. And about 95% of our short-chain fatty acids that are produced are acetate, propionate, and butyrate. And propionate is mainly involved in producing glucose in the liver and small intestine. Acetate is important for energy production and synthesis of lipids. And butyrate, which is our most important thing we want to focus on, is our preferred energy source for the cells that line the colon. And eating lots of fiber-rich foods, like our vegetables, our fruits, our legumes, these are the prebiotics. And this is what flourishes our microbiome in our gut. And this is what increases your short-chain fatty acids. And for all the many people worldwide who are suffering with inflammatory conditions in their bowels, in their colon, like ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, by increasing your prebiotics, by increasing your short-chain fatty acids, which secretes more butyrate, that will protect the colonocytes, the colon cells, to prevent colon cancer in your gut. And for the millions of people who have problems controlling their blood glucose levels, if it's insulin resistant, prediabetes, or even diabetes, these short-chain fatty acids have been shown to increase enzyme activity in your liver and your muscle cells, resulting in better blood sugar management. And that important fiber that you're eating, those prebiotics that are feeding the probiotics, that's forming the short-chain fatty acids, that's turning it into butyrate. That butyrate makes its way into the entire body, into the bloodstream, reducing inflammation. And let's go back to the heart. Let's look at the arteries. Those arteries, when they start to clog, when they start to increase cholesterol, and inflammation causes more calcium and other binding heavy metals that occurs in the artery that blocks off blood supply to the heart, which we can call a heart attack, or even in the arteries that go to the brain, which we call a stroke. But that butyrate reduces inflammation. It lowers bad cholesterol. It lowers the low density lipoproteins. And that means you have healthier arteries. So my number one message for you is to start eating more healthy fiber, soluble fiber, prebiotics, to allow the short-chain fatty acids to go rampage in your gut, to decrease inflammation throughout your entire system, giving you better health and reversing many diseases that people are having today. I hope this video was informative. Please share it with your friends and family. Leave your comments below. And most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandel.